And Thomas Levere on row 5. Rick Gordon and Bruno Guico from row 6. Gary Osmond and Louis Cochet on row 7. Jesse Phillips and Sebastian Letamaki running out row number 8 with Salman Sui and Miro Pelvis on row 9.
Marshall Chabo and Louis Bazire go from row number 10. Jack Clark and Carol Firhand starts on row 11 ahead of Jacob Petroja and Florentine Hattemer on row 12. Benjamin Yalmgard starts on row 13 alongside Alexander Uznik. Kit Bolowski and Enzo Ruggiero starts on the 14th row of the grid, completing the top 30 yards on row
15. Again, this is the penultimate race of the weekend for him, and so far, all the way throughout this one, it's been an up and down. It's been a challenge for them. There's been interesting moments here and there for all the drivers, but right now it's exactly where they want to be. The time of this year's European Championship is slowly coming to an end, and for some of them at the end of this qualifying heats phase, it will be over for them for the season. It'll be the world's left to go when we head to the United Kingdom in PFI, but for now here, this could be it for them.
It could well be. This is the second heat within the fourth round for all the OK Juniors. Into the tram lines then. Eyes on the lights. Do they go out this time around? Yes, they do. Bang racing once again here at Kristianstad. Good start for those on the inside of the first few rows. Look out for him in the bright orange helmet, the black and white victory lane entry a little bit further back. Schaufler slipped down to 4th place, but is already looking like he wants to get some of those places back. Lovett defends it to the inside, knows how important track position is in a race like this. Christian's still there in 2nd, Craigie holding 3rd. Fierce start to this. That is a bit of an unexpected car park at turn 7. Number of drivers involved there. The 213 CRG is involved meanwhile, and we've gone slow procedure. Slow procedure, I think the first time this weekend.
It is.
Understandable given the level of clear-up required on the last on turn 7. The drivers out of this race. Alexander was near for iTracing team. Enzo Ruggiero, that's been Lillian, was the 213 CRG mentioned. Alex Morita again. Another retirement for the Slovakian Georgi Tatov and Evi Rasim. So that was all drivers towards the back end of the field. This is what can happen sometimes, Anthony, when you get to the penultimate round. Drivers can get a little bit desperate, especially on a first lap, trying to get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 positions. And when you have a lot of them doing it at the same time, that can lead to incidents.
Yeah, that's quite a big gaggle of drivers now accumulated in that Marshall post, and Marshall's doing a fantastic job again dealing with that clean-up operation as the track is now cleared once more, and we should be good to go. Not this time, but maybe the next time for the field as the slow procedure continues for now as the drivers make their way into the final corner. So a recap then of the positions that had changed over the course of that first lap. Archie Lovett leads the way. Illy Christian up to 2nd place. Kenzo Craigie with a good start is currently in P3 on that Prema car. Schaufler's dropped to 4th place, so again that outside row's not worked out for him. The start's not been the one in his favour. You're popular. They currently P5 of the track on the match on still clear of the local out of Brazil. It will be looking like rounds out the top 10. There's no one over that. In the 682, 7 races gained, I suspect, was diving out of the way of getting caught up in that big incident that was happening probably all around him.
Indeed. So the yellow flags on the marshal posts have gone static. That is a normal indicator that we are going green next time around. That decision, of course, is over to the race director, but the track is clear. We're looking good potentially for a restart at the end of this lap with Lovett at the front. I don't quite like this though, the fact that a couple of the laps, racing laps, have been chalked off with the slow procedure. You can see it now. It's over to him to control the pace into turn number 14. And it will effectively be a single file restart for this one with 7 laps remaining. Onto the main straight, looking for those lights. And indeed, we go back to green and racing here at Kristianstad. In that case, and he just held there in second place. It's a good start for everybody in the field. 28 cars still in this race.
Yeah, good to see as they head into the corner that had the incident. All the drivers get through it this time around as they go through. Still no change. Christian not able to get on the inside, but Craigie still there as well. He is trying to get his nose of that Prema car down the inside of one of these corners. Could it be the final corner on the track? He looks for it, but again, everyone looks for it, which means no one can get past. The train continues across the line, and it is still Archie Lovett who leads the way now. Out of this race, that is Thomas Bradier tumbling down the order and unfortunately involved with another. I'm not quite sure who the other was at that point, but still not good for Thomas Bradier. He's out of this race.
Really tough season in through the spring and summer for Thomas Bradier. As Jack Iliff wrestles his way past Nicholas Schaufler there for third place. Bold move from the Texan to get past the driver in good form in 2024, and it looks like Bradier has got back into the race, but he's all the way down in 28th position. Effect and everything spreads apart, but the pack just stays together. As here we had another look at the incident involving Qarrar, and the other driver was one of the World Racing entries. 281 Krieg, yeah, the 281 of Bruno Krieg was the other driver involved. Krieg has fallen down to 22nd place, but Lovett got, for me, Lovett got the tactics absolutely spot on there. Controlled the first green lap, made sure that he stayed in first position, had that track position, and then went for it, because the risk was if you keep trying to do what I like to call the This is not what the race won at this stage, but there's a considerably smaller number of cars immediately behind him now.
And your description of that is called a what again?
The Gandalf.
The Gandalf.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass. There we go. I'll try to forget that one. But back with the live on board pictures here from Billy Christian, who's currently sitting there in second place, and now looking for the lead of this race down the inside through that final hairpin. And the Canadian Billy Christian now leads the way ahead of Archie Lovett. That has allowed Jack Iliff to position now secured.
Yeah, good racing here across this top four. They can pull away now from Buckland, Coronel, Lockstein behind. Roxy needing a good result here, needing to bounce back from a disappointing P34 in the last round of heats. We're on lap number 8. In terms of the IC, how is this affecting things? Well, it would elevate Schaufler up to 3rd place. Kristianstad would be 4th. Waltz and Miguez 5th and 6th. Remember, Miguez still has to run a 4th race. He's on a perfect score after 3.
Coming up this lap, and Schaufler's going to full send it down the inside of Jacqueline and moves up into 2nd place. Again, out of nowhere, that DPK cut is absolutely flying right now, and Schaufler is again looking on fine form. He got a 2nd place earlier on in the weekend. Can he come away with another one right now? He's not had that qualifying heat win so far this weekend, but he's certainly looking strong. There was the near double overtake earlier on. He was on the outside there. Will to win. Super late on the brakes, straight down the inside, no drama.
And great control, making sure that he didn't understeer there. He carried the speed through the corner. We're on the final lap now. Kristianstad looks to have this one sewn up. There's an almighty scrap going on for 3rd place. Coronel and Pockler have caught up to the 2 Forzas here. But Kristianstad is going to take race victory. His first of the weekend. Tony Khan Racing Team are going to be very pleased with that. The Canadian takes 50 points in the intermediate classification, goes up to 4th in the standings.